So I got a new wagon. Uh, this one I'm not quite sure if it's radio flyer, but it's got the basic bottom like some of the older radio flyers. So I am assuming it is still a radio flyer wagon. Uh, it's pretty beat. It looks like whoever had this had it sitting and it got buried in brush for a while. Now the nice thing is, judging by the looks of this, I should be able to restore this wagon without replacing the wood. It is a bit rough. You can see the grain throughout here, but I think with a good sanding, obviously I'm going to vacuum it out, suck all the dirt and grime off of it, but I'm going to sand it down after that. These little flanges I'm going to take off before I do any sanding. Pick up some waterproof wood glue, get in the seams, clean those up. Tires are still pretty solid, and they're hard rubber, so those I'm going to salvage and still use for this project. But the only thing I might do is find some new caps to put on the outside. Underneath, the metal still intact. None of the metal seems to be rotted out. Just surface. Surface-wise, it's got, the typical rusting, but nothing significant to the point where I'd have to replace any of the metal. So basically, it's just dismantle, clean up, sand. I like the natural wood look, so I think after that, I'll give it a decent couple stains of polyurethane and a clear coat to seal it in. Probably do like a nice solid gloss black or maybe a gloss red for the hubs on the wheels. Give them a little Armor All to make the tires shine again. I do have some picket slats, I think that's what they call them, that go on these wagons. But I do have some extra ones I should be able to fabricate, if not rebuild or build some new ones for the top. But as it is, I mean, if you just use the wagon like this, it's still pretty durable. And these times now, it's 2026, you don't see wagons like this anymore. So if you can get a hold of a wagon like this, even if it looks kind of rough as this one does, it's definitely worth holding on to because, clean it up, give it some stain, and you'll have a wagon that will last you at least 2 or 3 generations if it's taken care of. These could hold a lot of weight. I probably wouldn't put much more than 150 pounds on it, but compared to today's wagons, when you look in the stores, most of the ones they got now got all that nylon material and the plastic wheels, and they're very lightweight, but they don't have the rugged durability like these old wagons. So that's why I like collecting them. There is a previous video I did a few years back on my channel that I restored a radio flyer wagon. Very much the same built and design as this, but the difference was it had the picket panels that went up the sides. So, and that one I did pretty much in red all the way through. So this one I'm going to keep it more natural. That's what I'm aiming for. So, thanks for watching. Stay humble and true.